Hello guys, it's another beautiful morning in Jamaica today, and I came into my garden and guess what I saw? A ripe Julie mango that fell from this tree. It is very ripe. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing with you some tips on how I grow my succulents in the garden. The first thing you want to do is ensure that you choose healthy succulent plants for your garden. So in purchasing your plants, you want to ensure that you check the color of the leaves, and you also want to check if there's any pest on them before purchasing your succulent plants. So after you purchase your plants, you are going to ensure that you also plant them in soil that has good drainage. What I do is I add little pebbles to the soil to provide extra drainage for my succulent plant. So after you choose your soil and you purchase your plants, you want to plant them in your garden, and I will do a demonstration for you. And as Laura Ebanks always says, as long as your succulent plants stand up, you have done your job in planting it. Now I also add pebbles in my garden as top dressing for decoration, yes, but also to keep the moisture in the soil. So adding pebbles to your succulent garden also help to prevent evaporation of the water. Adding pebbles also prevent the soil from moving when you water your succulent, so it stops erosion. So after you plant your succulent flowers, next thing you want to do is to water your plant. So here in Jamaica, we have a tropical climate and it can get very hot. I normally water my succulent 3 times each week. But before I water each time, I will check the soil, see if it's dry, and if it's dry, it's time to add some water to my garden. Sunlight is a very important element in growing healthy succulents. So these succulents, they are exposed to full sun throughout the day, and they are loving it. Sunlight also causes the colors of your succulent to change and brighten up, cause them to become very colorful. So it's important to expose your succulent to sunlight. We are now in the summer, therefore it's very hot, and every now and then I will look through my garden to see how my succulents are doing, and if I notice that any of them is not managing well in the sun, I will remove them from the garden and plant them in a flowers pot. This will allow them to rejuvenate. And here I have two examples of succulent plants that were in my garden, and they weren't doing so well in the heat, so I remove these extra vera frillies and I place them in this floral arrangement, and as you can see, they are doing tremendously well in this area. Okay, so the next thing you want to ensure that you do is to fertilize your succulent plants. I use the Fertilizer 20-20-20 to fertilize my plant. I add ½ teaspoon of this fertilizer to 1 gallon of water. And then I mix and ensure that all of the fertilizer dissolved in the water. And then I fertilize my succulent. So I fertilize my garden 2 times each month, and this really helps them to grow and strive well. So it's important to fertilize your succulent plants. Another fertilizer I add to my soil is this one. It is good for flowers and vegetable. I just mix it into the soil. I think I put this in about 3 months ago. Another thing you want to ensure that you do for your succulent plants is to check them for pests. The pests that normally affect my garden are snails and mealybugs. So what I do is, as soon as I see a snail in there, I'll get rid of it, and I also spread a snail bait in the garden, which help to control them. For the mealybug, what I use is the alcohol, and what I do is I put some of the alcohol in a spray bottle, and I will spray the area where the mealybug is, and that normally kills them. Another thing you want to always do is to groom your succulents. So you look through your garden and remove all the dead leaves that are there. This will provide your succulents with additional air space, allow them to breathe better, and also prevent the growth of fungus, and also prevent pests from living on your succulents. Okay guys, so finally, as you see I've been doing, it's important to go through your garden and ensure that you give your plants as much attention as possible so that you can see or pick up if something is going wrong in your garden, and then you can make the corrections or adjust your plants accordingly. So that's it from me today, guys. Please let me know which part of this video helped you in the comment below. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. God bless. Bye.